Go. You're good. Go on, go on, go on.
Precision, danger, and massive horsepower. Machine Universe captures the intense reality of professional forestry, from the first chainsaw bite to the final stump removal.
Actually, I don't even think a jack would work. It's just leaning too much.
The scenery is priceless, but the danger is real. It's a special kind of job that requires cat-like instincts and constant awareness of surroundings.
Wow.
I appreciate the tutorial style of this felling clip. Seeing how the Stihl MS-361 manages the back cut while keeping the hinge intact is exactly what newbies need to watch. Most folks use a chainsaw, but this GT25XP mulcher makes felling a large cottonwood look like fun. It's an impressive piece of machinery for clearing brush and trees, pulverizing everything into chips in just a few minutes. Loggers by day, Olympic gymnasts by accident. Lorenz Yacht is upgrading his 12-ton HSM 208 skidder with a clamp bank, and the difference is immediately noticeable. The Grapple gives the machine a lot more control when hauling logs. Branches get stripped off, and the wood ends up stacked surprisingly clean along the brush line. We often take the wood products in our daily lives for granted without seeing this. He looks so small compared to that ancient giant falling on the West Coast. Professionalism is an understatement for drivers handling these extreme risks. It takes massive courage and skill to navigate such narrow, difficult mountain passes. Seeing a Frick 00 still in sync after all these years is a testament to how they used to build things in Waynesboro. The carriage moves with a mechanical precision that you just don't find in modern plastic-heavy gear. It's not just about cutting wood. It's about maintaining a piece of Georgia's industrial history. Check this out, guys. We're watching a massive camphor tree stump being pulled. It's easily the size of a small car, and the root system looks like a solid rock. You've got to appreciate the cleanup at the end. You'd never even know a massive camphor tree stood there. Felling a dead tree like this is exactly how barber chairs get started. Glad the driver is okay. These forest paths can be so unpredictable, even when you've done it 1,000 times.
Primo!
Ever thought about making your own lumber on the cheap? This DIY mill uses a 2000W Makita electric saw and some simple threaded rods to get the job done. Is that a Husqvarna 288 or an 064 they're running? Whatever it is, that saw has to scream to chew through a trunk that's basically a few centuries old. I'm looking at this setup and wondering why not just use a dedicated excavator. The Arbro 400S is a decent head for about $5,000 used, but when you mount it on an MTZ-82, you lose so much speed. It's a lot of money to put into a machine that still handles like a basic farm tractor. Almost turned a pruning job into a free-fall physics experiment. Using a wood cracker on an excavator is basically turning the machine into a giant pair of scissors. It's perfect for these tight urban removal jobs. That steel MS-261 looks brand new, not even a smudge of oil on it. The way he's deep notching is very specific to Japanese forest management, but it looks incredibly risky for the average sawyer. West Coast setups are different. You have to lock those bunk logs in first to create a solid base before filling the center with shorter pieces. You're looking at a tradition that's been part of Joensuu's DNA for generations. Back in the day, the Pielisjoki River was the main highway for timber. And it's pretty cool to see this legacy still moving right through the heart of the city. It's a direct link to Finland's forestry roots.
Kind of pushes them that way.
Just look at how that blade enters the log. You can hear the 7.5 kilodollar motor kicking in to keep the RPM steady right at the start. It's interesting how such a simple-looking frame holds up so well without any visible vibration while the wood is being sliced. The suspension is screaming for help while the tree just sits there quietly.
Are we ready?
Oh, we're ready.
This Rayco uses narrow reversible tires for transport, so it stays under width. Once on site, the rigid boom design allows for some very clean cuts. It's definitely built for these specific utility jobs where you don't have much room to move.
Big heavy winch on the back end. It's also a light machine too. It's
Got a bad split going up. You can see that split going all the way up it. So we can be shoving it, pulling it. There you go. Now, Jay, go. You're good. Go on, go on, go on.
Dropping a massive oak split by lightning is always a gamble. The chains around the trunk are there to hold the split together during the fell. It's a necessary precaution when you're dealing with a tree that's already structurally compromised like this. Good thing he managed to keep the bar away from his body. Getting a stump out this fast isn't just about the grinder, it's about the machine carrying it. This 2019 Whacker Newson provides the stability needed to dig deep into the root system. High-flow setups really make a difference on these pine stumps. Working in the woods is a different ball game compared to the field. This Ursa 1614 is putting all its 155 horses to use, but dragging 5 logs like that is pushing it. You see how it's jumping? The throughput on this thing is wild, reaching up to 10,600 cubic feet per hour. With a Cat C27 under the hood, even an 800mm log disappears into chips in seconds. Exhaust heat shimmering in the air says plenty about how hard it's working. A partially fallen tree like this is often called a widowmaker. If that trunk snaps back, a chainsaw can get pinched and thrown 15 feet into the air. There we go. Nothing beats the feeling of finally clearing a tough stump like that. Look at how smoothly it strips the bark off those eucalyptus trees. The Hypro 765HB makes it look easy. It's grabbing and processing the stems with some serious precision. Logistics in the Swiss Alps often require this kind of air-to-ground coordination. Using a helicopter for extraction and the 11NWR for the landing zone keeps the ground disturbance to a minimum. A clean way to move timber in steep terrain. This whole system is built around a multi-tech processor and a custom 4-foot diameter tumbler. Instead of buying a commercial unit, this one's homemade to fit the specific height of the conveyor. It's screening out all the loose bark and small splinters, leaving a clean product that's ready for seasoning. I'm looking at those exposed moving parts and thinking about safety. Man, that machine is just shredding through that wood like it's butter. Well, this is about to get messy. Keep your eyes on that rope, folks. We've got a TMK 200 tree shear mounted on a 5-ton Kubota excavator. It's honestly amazing how such a compact setup can snap through these heavy trunks. You don't always need a giant machine when you've got this kind of specialized gear doing the hard work for you. $7,500 cubic meters a year. Can you even imagine that much wood? This Ravor line handles it all while keeping the labor costs incredibly low. The sorting transporter moving left and right looks so smooth like it's dancing. That's clearly paying off for this timber yard. If you're running a high-torque drive unit, the 16-inch Premier Stump Planer is the way to go. It's all about matching the tool to the machine's power. Watching it slice through the heart of the stump with 5,500 foot-pounds of torque is pure satisfaction. That's a massive amount of timber ready for export at the waterfront. The logistics of moving these multi-ton loads from the yard to the African egret require some serious coordination. Thanks for hanging out with us at Machine Universe. Don't go just yet. Check out our other extreme cutting videos right here to see more heavy-duty timber action.